Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. And once again, I have been allowed to wake up breathing. I'm so very, very grateful. My negative wisdom for you today is at any given time, there are 7.8 billion people on planet Earth. So very grateful for humanity. What's your point this morning, Mr. Kazuri? You must find your own way. I think part of the psychosis that's happening in the world is that people are going to tell you it's only one way. And that's a lie. We all have different personalities. We all have some commonalities. We all have some differences, and that's totally okay. Example, 5 plus 4 is 9. 0 plus 9 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. So you must find a way that works for you. Listen to others, learn from others, yes, but trust your own spirit. You must find what works for you. There's no one way. You got to find the right way that works for you. And the more I live, the more I learn, the more I learn, the more I live. And I'm convicted by that. We have different personalities. That's totally okay. Can you imagine somebody telling you got to go a certain way to accomplish something? You can go that way, and that might work for you, it might not work for you. But I deal with a lot of people every day who have different personalities. That's totally okay. Yes, we have some commonalities. That is of substance. But you must use your own mind. It's so very, very important for you to use your own mind. Don't get caught up in people telling you got to go this way or your way is wrong and my way is right. Who gave them permission to tell you that? Who gave them permission to tell you your way is wrong? Sometimes as we travel, we might have to make some U-turns, we might have to make some detours, we might have to back up. That's totally okay. But we come to here one time. Example, when I'm talking about commonalities is we live every day. We only die once. I don't care what you believe. What part of the earth you're on, we live every day. You only die once. Ain't nobody getting about these graves. That is a fact. That is not a belief. That is not what I think. That evidence speaks for itself. Ain't nobody getting about these graves. That's a fact. So my point is, find what works for you, and you find it, and you move your own way. Let's learn from others. I'm not naive by no means, but whatever your way is your way. You're beautiful. You're created beautiful. You were created a winner. You came to earth a winner. You was in your mother's womb as you was forming a winner. So don't be digesting that you're a loser. Don't be digesting you came in the room and something's wrong with you. That you got some handicaps. Cut the umbilical cord on that diabolical thinking. That's somebody done sold you a lie. Give it back to him. You are a winner. You came out the womb a winner. Continue to the birth to your exodus on earth. As I said a second ago, ain't nobody getting about these graves on earth. Let's talk about what's happening on earth. Stop letting people say you're a bill of goods or somewhere something supposed to be out in cyberspace. And nobody came back and told you what's going on in cyberspace. Deal with your realities right here on earth. You're a winner. You came out the womb a winner. Let me stress that you came out your mother's womb a winner. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You got to continue to develop and grow and develop. That's what it's all about. Can you imagine us now as adults? One time we was just in Nothingville. Then those 2 pieces of liquid, better known as sperm and egg, the development then there was a lump of flesh in our mother's womb. We kept on developing, baby, adolescent, childhood, adult. We keep growing. Don't never stop growing. But there's nothing wrong with you. Find your way. Don't let nobody box you in that you got to go a certain way because somebody else done told you or something somebody else wrote that you read and your way is wrong.